Miss Miss Mason, Officer Wash is going to dismiss her ticket for who? For Eric Gordon. All right.
Who did you say, Judge? Was it Eric Gordon?
Yes, Eric Gordon. Officer
Okay.
Wash was going to dismiss.
Okay.
Got a call. Ms. Mathis just took the call. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get one. Officer Thomas.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning, Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mason, join the breakout room and speak with the counselor, please. All right. Mr. Golick.
Present, Your Honor.
Let's see how we make this work. Mr. Golick is in person. Let me start by asking Ms. Robinson, how is your mom doing?
She's doing good. She's stable right now. Thank you for asking.
Of course. We'll keep her up, and you and our prayer, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, let's call the City of Detroit versus John Golick. Case number B13490. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Williams.
That's okay. Give me just a couple seconds.
I'm sorry. I jumped the gun there. I can get this iPhone and rename this iPhone.
And I'm ready now, Your Honor.
Okay, on the iPhone, I just let in the room. Can you state your name, unmute yourself, turn your camera on and state your name, please?
Unmute.
Oh, you're an officer. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's your name, officer?
Officer Harris.
Officer Harris, and you are here for?
Here for apologize.
Well, let me see. I may be able to help you.
I'm sorry.
Officer Harris. And I don't see an Officer Harris on my docket.
I'm here for a Miss LaShante Renee Green today.
Okay, so it's a civil, okay, yeah, that's a formal hearing. Okay, good. So the lawyer's here and I'll put you in a breakout room. All right, let's go. This is the City of Detroit versus John Golick. Case number V13490-124, V13490-224. Appearance for the record, please.
My name is John Golick.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Golick, Your Honor. This is an arraignment, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Let's get an updated offer, Mr. Golick. I'm gonna imagine it says no offer on the nuisance. So you have another charge of dog restraint. So what I kind of interpret on that is the dog got out. So you have the nuisance charge, and that seems to be related to the dog as well. Okay, so Miss Mason, are you there?
Your Honor.
Lift your appearance on the record, please.
Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
All right, Mr. Golick is here, and on the docket, he only has one charge that is on the docket. That's the nuisance charge, which is related to a dog. And then he has another charge that is a dog restraint. So two charges, two allegations related to a dog. I see only one offer. So what's the updated offer going to be for Mr. Golden?
You know, in the dog cases, Judge, I'd like to talk to the investigator to see what's going on with the situation. So there is not going to be any offer until I talk to the so they can either set it for trial or pre-trial.
Lord.
Okay, so essentially, Mr. Lord.
Lorick.
Who is that?
I don't know, but I need.
Lord, please mute yourself.
Yes.
You're interrupting my court, Mr. Lord. So,
We
you
need
understand
to we need to update the thing because they sent
to the wrong address?
completely, but luckily I'm known in the neighborhood.
All right, so what is your new address?
13-3 Pinewood. I brought all my IDs, my military, all that, so you could look up and see that
You are our veteran,
I am, sir.
Go to veterans.
1380 Pinewood, Detroit. And what's the zip code over there?
48205.
We'll get that updated.
Thank you.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. So let me ask you this question. All right, have you ever lived in Liberal Street?
No, that's the address of.
As you said, no, right?
No, I do not. No.
Okay, so therein lies an issue. So let's set this matter for a trial. You understand what's going on? She's not going to give an offer today. I'm sure you don't want to plead to two cases that straight up to two cases. So let's set a trial date.
And I am part of the Clean Slate program. I was the record holder. I hope nobody else beat me.
Clean slate,
Yes, sir.
meaning you got cases expunged or something?
Whole bunches of them. My 3 felonies are expunged at present. And I think from the 17 misdemeanors that I used to have, I think I'm down to 12.
Well, maybe you need to stop getting cases then. Trial. July the 8th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right. July the 8th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Ms. Mathis, can you update his address, please? All right. And then we'll have a lawyer for you to speak with them.
Right.
I'll put it in the file.
Okay, I just wanted to see if you needed the ID.
No, I didn't. All right, Mr. Goldberg, come back on July the 8th. You can either come back on in person or on Zoom, okay?
Okay, step up and help and get my paper.
Yeah, I love that.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too, sir. Good to see you, sir.
That's good. My pleasure seeing you as well. Are we ready on Ms. Green?
Yes, Your
The
Honor.
officer is here. So have we come to a resolution?
Well, I did speak to the, and I believe we came to a resolution. I just need to know if my client accepts that resolution. Her and I have texting while.
I'll put you in a breakout room with her if you need to.
Yeah, be a good idea.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? One
Hey,
second. 1 second until we get in the breakout room.
Can I get the name of the person I just let in on the iPhone 3? They're not answering, responding. On the telephone there at 586-627-4379. Can I get your name, please? Good morning to you.
Good morning. This is Officer Austin.
Officer Austin.
Yes.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning, Officer President. I'm gonna put both of you in the breakout room. Wait on, Madam Attorney to talk to you. On the iPhone, I just let in the room. What's your name, please? Just ask you to unmute yourself.
Hello,
Yeah, good morning. What's your name, sir?
Isaiah Gamble.
Good morning, Mr. Gunn.
Good morning.
Is this trial gonna be in person?
Doesn't matter. Whatever he wants to do. City of Detroit versus Perryon Lowe, case number U66117023. Here for the record.
Good morning, Sarah Robinson on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Lowe, can you state your name, please? Yeah, unmute yourself.
Perryon Lowe.
Today is the date and time set for an arraignment, Ms. Robinson.
Well, Judge, we will waive formal reading and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on our behalf, give her a $0 bond, not have an actual ticket in the file, Ms. So I don't have an actual ticket in the file. Yeah, the offer is no offer, pleading as charged, $240 fine, dismissal upon payment. She has an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a breakout room to speak with the counselor, Ms. Lowe, and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay.
All right, are we ready on green?
Yeah.
Let's call the City of Detroit versus LaShante Renee Green, case number SP 1558887, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Erica Chikeli appearing on behalf of LaShante Green.
Ms. Green, can you state good morning to you? Can you put your P number on the record, please?
P5853.
I think it broke up.
5853.
It broke up again.
Okay. It's P58553.
Did you get that, Ms. Williams?
Yes, Your Honor. It's on the screen as well. That's good for me.
Okay, very good. All right. Ms. Green, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning, LaShante Green.
All right, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Officer Harris, can you state your name for the record, please?
Officer Harris.
Badge number, department.
Badge 2199 from the Detroit Police Department, the 6th Precinct.
Very well, good morning to you. What's the resolution, if there's any?
Your Honor, I spoke to the city attorney to discuss the failure to deal to a limited speed 1 to 5, miss the other 2 infractions.
Is that limited access 1 to 5?
Yes.
Failing to use turn signal. You want to take the deal, Ms. Green?
Yes, Your Honor.
The abstract to the Secretary of State. It's not going to carry any points. Is this what was that what the reason for is a failure to use turn signal? Officer Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
$125 in an abstractable offense for failure to use turn signal with 0 points, but it just seems. All right, you want to take the deal, Ms. Green?
Yes, sir.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
I stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Your Honor, can my client have 14 days to pay, please?
Can you stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters?
Yes.
The client till is May the 7th. Gonna be okay?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Handed any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm finding your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5, $125. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, Ms. Green, counselor, and be safe out there. And best of luck to you, Officer Harris. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is Ms. Mason, Attorney Mason available?
Yeah, we'll put her in the breakout room.
We'll go in breakout room 4 here.
All right, thank you.
Lard, Michael Lard. Michael Lard. City
Good
of
morning, Your
Detroit.
Honor.
Good morning. City of Detroit versus Michael and Shell S. Shali Lard. Case number SP 149-4225, counts 1 and count 2. Forgive me if I mispronounced your middle name. State your name for the record, please.
Micah Ashell Lorick.
Ashell Lorick. All right, appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Mr. Lord, do you have valid driver's license and registration?
I showed the valid registration on the last court date, and you said you were satisfied with that. I'm working on my license at the moment.
How long is it going to take you? Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Burris, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
State your name, badge number. Can you take your hat off, please?
Oh, yeah. Officer James Burrows, badge 324 with Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. All right, let's pass the matter. Mr. Berry is a failure to display, $240 fine. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lard. Speak to him and let us know what your client wants to do. When he returns, that will abstract to the Secretary of State, however, it won't carry any points.
Yes,
another matter dismissed. Join the room, please. Counselor Tompkins, good morning to you.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I needed to speak to a city attorney. It's my understanding that this was going to be dismissed for compliance.
Join the room, city attorney, Ms. Mason, can you join the breakout room?
Thank you. And my client's here with me, Your Honor.
Very well.
Thank you.
Mr. Berry. iPhone 3, can you unmute yourself and state your name and start your video, please? Good morning to you. Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning, Caitlin Harris.
Caitlin Harris.
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Caitlin Nicole Harris, case number SP 1452336, counts 1, 2, and 3. State your name for the record, please.
Caitlin Harris.
There's the date and time set for review. You've satisfied all the requirements. We're going to dismiss all the cases for being paid, all right? Nothing further. Ms. Harris, have a very good day and best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Ready, Ms. Robinson?
Yes, Judge, ready. Ms. Lowe.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lowe. Giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Bench trial, Judge, as quick date as possible the court can allow.
I have July the 8th.
Families to buy a house and call home.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Ms. Lowe, July the 8th at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
There's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. That's dumb.
Gully? Gully here.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Desmond Devon Gully, case number SP 14878-271. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Sarah Robinson for Mr. Desmond Gully.
Gully, state your name for the record, please.
Desmond Gully.
All right. As for purposes of arraignment, Counselor?
Judge, we'll waive the formal reading and stay on mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Offer as it stands now is drag racing. I do have a copy of the ticket. All right, so I can send you a copy. Offer is amended count of drag racing, 4-point offense, $240 fine. He has an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a breakout room and speak with them. It's got some pretty egregious allegations here. If you want a copy of the ticket.
Yes, Judge, I would like a copy of the ticket, please.
Can we get that to Ms. Robinson, please? All right. Join the room, Mr. Gully, speak with Mr. Lawyer. All right.
I have privileges again, Your Honor.
You may.
Thank you.
What is the outcome of what are we gonna do with the case that do you have a case, Mr. Barry?
I do. I'm still speaking with the defendant, Your Honor. I'm trying to reach him. I'm having technical difficulties. But I should be all right now.
What's that defendant's name?
That's Mr. Lorick.
Oh, Lorick. I don't know where I think he may have fell off as well.
No, I put him in 5 trying to solve the problem.
Very. All right.
Whoa.
Hello, Jerome. Can you take your hat off, sir? What's your name, please? Your full name. Jerome. The gentleman that just said hello, you have a hat on. Rome. Sir.
Can't hear. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
No.
How can you say no if you can't hear me? You
Hello?
can't hear me that well? Can
You
you
hear
turn
me?
your volume? Can you turn your volume up?
I hear you now. I can hear you now.
All right, good morning. Take your hat off, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Jerome Lenore?
Lenore?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Date and time set for a trial. We're going to give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock. That officer has until 9:30 to check in. I don't see that officer yet. So just sit tight, and if you're traveling, then you're gonna have to sign off, get to your destination, and sign back on. I have you checked in. If not, just sit tight.
Okay, thank you. I do got to get back to work though. So I'll be back at 9:30.
Soon, we'll try to get you back as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, I'll check back at 9:30. That's cool?
That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Are you ready, Mr. Tompkins?
Yes and no, Your Honor. We don't believe that the city's witness is going to show up because my client has complied. And so we think we just need to wait until 9:30 for you to dismiss the matter, Your Honor.
And in the state, and you didn't talk to
I did. I spoke to Ms. Mason, and
she's not willing to dismiss based
we
upon
didn't bring any of the
compliance?
paperwork with us this morning, Your Honor. My client didn't bring it with him to show that he got the fire ticket, the fire card, the occupancy card from so we're just gonna unfortunately have to sit around for another 20 minutes or so.
Very well.
Thank you, though.
Mr. Murray, good morning to you.
Good morning. Hope all is well.
All right. What is your client name? You have a client here today?
Jalen Paler.
Paler? That doesn't sound like the last name we have. Let's see.
Nope, I think I'm in the wrong Zoom courtroom. Supposed to be in Judge Robbins, so my apologies.
All right, all right. Have a good day. We'll see you soon.
Sounds good. You have a better one. Bye-bye.
Thank
All right. Dang.
All right, we're just waiting on House Counsel. Let's go. Are we ready, Ms. Robinson on Gully?
Ready, Judge.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gully. Mr. Gully, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Plead guilty per the offer.
That's that easy, huh? All right, you want to take that? You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Ms. Robinson went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Excuse me.
Ms. Robinson went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to, where's that ticket? Let me draw your attention back to August the 11th, 2023 at around 1:47 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Stahalin and Schoolcraft. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
And is it true that you were driving approximately 70 miles per hour into oncoming traffic, passing several cars, crossing over double lines on Schoolcraft Road?
Yes.
What kind of problem do you have?
At the time, it's no excuse for it, obviously. Yeah, I just was in the wrong. I had no reason to do it. I could have been
Now,
patient.
it was a reason. What was the reason?
My reason behind it was, the potholes in our city, like they was messed up, and I tried to drive around them. But when I drove around the pothole, I didn't realize it was all them other cars on the other side of the street. And I tried to get around one car, but it was multiple cars ahead of it.
You know how crazy that sounds? Do you know how crazy that sounds? I asked you a question, Mr. Gully.
Yes.
You mean to tell me you have were because of potholes made you drive 70 miles an hour on a 35-mile-an-hour zone on the other side of the street in heavy traffic. It seems to be something more that needs to be done. I'm going to force him to take a driving course to effectuate this deal.
No objection, Your Honor.
You're potentially putting your life at risk, everybody on the road's life at risk in that area at that time, because you're going to tell me that it was potholes, and I just don't believe you. I think you're lying. I think you're driving this 2023 Mercedes that you really have no business being behind the wheel because you're 22 years old and you're just showing out like a fool. That's what I believe. I'm gonna put the course in the chat. If he wants to take the deal, if he wants to go through, he's gonna have to bring me a certificate back for the better driver's course. Whose car is it?
It was my friend's.
How old is he?
It's a female.
How old is she?
She's 19.
Sorry, it was her car or her mother's car or her parents' car?
It's her car.
And was she in the car with you?
Yes.
What was she saying at the time?
That was around the time I was taking her to work.
She's letting you take her to work in her 2023 Mercedes. And what do you work?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I'm no longer working currently, but I was working at DMS around the time. It was Schoolcraft RT here. That's a plant right there.
Why don't you work now?
My housing situation, it's been a lot going on, and my grandma just passed away, and she was staying with us. So it was like it's a lot going on.
Sorry to hear about your grandmother passing away. What type of situation are you in with your house? Do you have stable housing now?
No.
You want to see if Street Democracy Court can help you get some stable housing?
Yes.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's get Street Democracy Court on the line. All right. Still gonna have to take that class. We'll figure out how it's gonna get paid for. I see your housing situation is not the best, so I understand you may be limited on your resources as far as money. You have a valid driver's license?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't push her out?
You may. All right, let's pass the matter. I'm gonna call Street Democracy Court, see if we can get them in here.
No, LOW. For road case.
Judge.
Well,
Yes,
that's let's try with. It doesn't have a ticket in there at all.
Yeah, that's no one to do with the prohibited conduct.
It doesn't have, just has an ROA. All right.
You can't try a case by an ROA, I'm gonna dismiss it.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go. I got Lorik back. I'm gonna put Lorik in the breakout room. with you, Mr. Berry. If you need him back in there.
No, Your Honor, we're ready. Mr. Lark is ready.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Michael Lark. Mr. Lark, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the offer, stands ready to enter a plea to failure to display.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lark?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You put your hand down. Why haven't you got a license since the last time we've seen you?
I just got done paying everything off, and I was trying to get this taken care of.
This has nothing to do with you getting a license. As a matter of fact, I don't know what your record looks like, but it could potentially bar you from getting a license if you had any other movement violations recently. What are you able to get a license now? Do you know? Have you gone to the Secretary of State?
I talked to him. I'm able to get it now. I just, like I said, I wanted to pay everything down to make sure that I was able to get them. So once I did that, I started studying. And I'm, like I told you, I'm in the process of doing that now.
When are you going to have a license, sir?
I plan on going to take the test within the next 2 weeks.
Why can't you do it any sooner?
Excuse me?
Why can't you do it any sooner?
Just my work schedule and the funds, basically. But other than that.
Any objection to allowing Mr. Lark to some time to bring a valid driver's license in? He indicated last time he had valid registration. I don't know if that's still valid or not.
No objection, Your Honor.
I'm gonna give you a little bit more time, Mr. Lark, to get it together, all right?
Okay.
Come back June 13th. Hopefully that you'll have a valid license and registration at that time, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that Sergeant or Corporal or is that Sergeant Smith? Unmute yourself, please.
Yes, Lieutenant Smith from Fire Marshal Division.
I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Lieutenant. Reporting to you, and the city attorney will be there to speak with you. City of Detroit versus Nicole Cherie Lucas. Case number SP 143-65511. Appearance for the record, please.
L.S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lucas.
Hello,
State your name.
Nicole Cherie Lucas.
There's a date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Lucas's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. And offer as it stands right now is pleading to the amended count of failure to display $240 fine. She has an absolute right to a trial. Ms. Lucas, do you have a valid driver's license? Or did I ask you that already? You do?
No, you didn't, sir, but yes, I do.
Let her license, please.
They were reinstated, I think the end of March, around the end of March.
All right, we'll check it out. And Mr. Gully, I just have to ask, Was your girlfriend cool with you driving that way on that day?
No.
She was probably scared to death, wasn't she?
Yes.
And are you still dating her?
Yes.
All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Lucas. I'm going to dismiss the case. You got to provide a valid documentation. All right, Ms. Lucas.
Couldn't hear you, sir. Could you repeat it a little bit?
I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Have a very good day. Best of luck
Thank
to
you.
you.
Do the same as well.
All right, thank you, man.
So I'm all set. There's nothing else.
Not that I can
Cost or
see.
anything?
Not that
No
I can
fines or
see.
nothing. Okay, I thank you so very much, sir.
Waive the warrant fee.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can hang up.
You may. Have a great day.
Do the same as well.
Thank you. City of Detroit. You have to press *6 to unmute yourself, Mr. Lewis. The City of Detroit versus Cervantes Lewis. Case number SP 1055409, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1537611 U500605009. SP 1537405, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Sarah Robinson for the defendant.
Mr. Lewis, press *6 to unmute yourself, please.
Yes.
State your name, Mr. Lewis, please.
Cervantes Lewis.
Cervantes Lewis. Today is the date
Yes.
and time set for. It's just a hearing. He had a show cause that he's supposed to appear for in the future. Date of June the 10th, 2024. I don't have any offer at all in the file because he's not on. He was supposed to be here yesterday, so he missed that.
Oh, yes, I'm very sorry, Your Honor. I know I was supposed to call yesterday, but I'm very sorry. That's why I woke up this morning. I'm like, wow, I was supposed to call yesterday. But I did everything that I was told to do. I went and got my driver's license and the car insurance. Yeah, I mean, well, I got the permit. I got the permit.
Can't see any car insurance. You're either going to have to be able to zoom in, or you're going to have to come in and show us the insurance. As for purposes of show cause today, Counselor.
I don't know how to do that though. You know,
Hold on one second. As for purposes of show cause today.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm not too you know, I'm not familiar with electronics.
Who's representing
we would waive the formal reading, Judge, and request that a not guilty be entered.
Not guilty to on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. And at this time, we'll give Mr. Lewis an opportunity to come in, and he can bring
I could do that. I could do that. I can bring the insurance and the driver's license and everything.
All right, come in on pre-trial date. Come in June the 13th, 2024 at 8:30, okay?
Okay, no problem.
and you still have this alcohol-related violation, why don't we just set it for a trial date? On
But
7/8.
they didn't give me a ticket for alcohol though. I had alcohol in the car.
They gave you a ticket at some, wait a minute, Mr. Lewis. They gave you a ticket at some point.
Oh, they mailed me some tickets afterwards though.
That was hold on a second, Mr. Lewis. That was an 09 case, Miss.
Okay.
Mr. Lewis, please be quiet.
Okay, Your Honor.
That was an 09 case, Miss Mason.
Okay.
What do you want to do with an 09 case, Miss Mason?
I don't even know what the charge is, Your Honor.
Alcohol-related violation.
That's the charge, alcohol-related violation?
Yes, that's just, let's see if we have a ticket in here from 09. We do. Walking down the street, consuming a 32-ounce can of Miller High Life.
Dismiss.
Back in 09.
Dismiss.
I remember that.
Hold on, sir.
I remember
Sir.
that.
Hold on, just wait.
You remember that, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor. That the 09, but I would imagine they throw that away.
Yeah, that's what she just said she'd do. All right, we'll dismiss that case, set a pre-trial date then on the other matters. We'll come back on the pre-trial date of 6/13/2024. Come on in with those documentations on June 13th, 2024. He has a valid license. So come in with the insurance and registration, and then you're gonna owe some money on some old tickets that have already been in default. I don't think you want to rehash these, Counselor. Is a failure to turn and a no valid registration back in 2020. The points have probably already come and gone on his driving record, but we'll deal with that later, all right? Come back June 13th, all right, Mr.
June
Lewis?
13th, okay, yes, Your Honor. Excuse me, but I mean, that's just so old, and you know, I live on fixed income. I mean, I probably won't be able to pay. You know, I get a check on the 3rd of every month. You know, I'm 59 years old. I might
could afford that 32-ounce can of Miller High Life, couldn't you? It wasn't a 32-ounce can of.
But I was in my 30s then.
All right. Listen,
you know, I'm 59 years old now.
The case is dismissed.
Okay, all right, thank you.
That case is dismissed. Come in on the driver license stuff, and then we'll see what happens on that, all right?
Okay, all right. You say June 13th?
June 13th, come on in the courthouse.
Okay, at what time?
At 8:30.
8:30, okay, I got you, Your Honor, thank you.
Don't oversleep,
okay.
Don't come in June 14th or anything like that, all right?
Okay, all right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, have a good one. This is the City of Detroit versus Jerome Kennedy Lenore, case number U66908223. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Jerome Kennedy Lenore.
Day is the date and time set for a trial. Is Officer Mark Tillman here? Officer Mark. Hearing no response, have not seen that officer check. Make a motion, Counselor.
Motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. There being no complaining witness.
Case dismissed. Mr. Lenore, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
City of Detroit versus James John Lutfi, case number B10365224. Appearance for the record, please.
Seth
Morning, Sarah
Tompkins.
Robin.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's mine. That's mine. Seth Tompkins appearing on behalf of James Lutfi, and with me is Mr. Lutfi. Can you introduce yourself to the court, Jimmy?
James Lutfi.
And Judge, the lieutenant is here as well. Lieutenant Chris Smith, he's in the breakout room.
All right, what is his recommendation?
Dismissal, Your Honor.
All right, Lieutenant Smith, good morning to you. Can you state your name, put your appearance on the record, please?
Lieutenant Smith Christopher.
Okay, good morning to you. That's the Detroit Fire Department?
Yes, sir.
All right. And recommendation dismissal, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
For compliance, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. If it's nothing further,
No, just thank you, Your Honor.
very good day. Best of luck to you all. Be safe out there, Lieutenant.
Thank you. Be good, everybody. Bye-bye.
Link. Dana Link. City of Detroit.
Yeah.
Versus Michelle Link. Case number, SB 1406915. Counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1465546. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Sarah Robinson for Miss Dana Link. Miss Link, please state your name.
Dana Michelle Link.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a free trial. There's only one case. She owns an old expired plate is $145. That's back in 18. As for the things that are on the docket today, the only thing that's not on the docket is this defective brake light ticket. So get an updated offer for Miss Link. The offer as it stands right now is failure to display and dismissing the other 3 counts. She has an absolute right to a trial. Do you have a valid license, Miss Link?
No, not at the moment. I have to pay the rest of my tickets. I'm on a fixed income, so I paid as many as I could last month. So this month I'm gonna pay the rest up. Next month I'm gonna pay the rest.
Well, are you talking about tickets here at 36 District Court or in other jurisdictions?
Well, I have 2 other jurisdictions, and I'm gonna pay the ones for 36 too. All at the same time.
I wouldn't just go paying tickets right away. I would talk to Miss Robinson, and you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, speak with Miss Robinson. Maybe she can give you some advice, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, past that matter. Grove. Dorothea Grove.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Grove. City of Detroit versus Dorothea Grove. Case number 2021-25541. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Grove.
Dorothea Grove.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Here are not guilty plea on Ms. Grove. We have here a $0 bond. Offer is failure to display, $240 fine, absolute right to trial. Indicated to me that she did not have a valid license, I believe. Did you say that, Ms. Grove?
True. Yes, sir.
All right. Join the breakout room. Speak. What's going on with your license?
I am currently in the process of getting it back.
Want to see if you can come back with a valid license on 6/13/2024?
Sounds good. I got all of my court dates arranged already for all the other counties. It sounds good. Yes,
All right,
sir.
great. Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day. Come back June 13th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m., please.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Oh.
Isaiah Gamble, is this Isaiah Gamble there? City of Detroit.
Yes.
Warren versus Isaiah Tyrone Gamble, case number SP 149-26511 and U33891116. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gamble.
Isaiah Tyrone Gamble.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. I do have Officer Alston in the breakout room. There's no offer on the driving suspension commercial vehicle.
Yeah, Judge, for the record, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. Speaking with the officer, failure to display would be the offer at this time.
Failure to display, $240 fine, absolute right to a trial. And there's there an officer SUHR, Trent SUHR, hearing no response. Let's deal with that one first. Mr. Berry.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor.
We'll grant the motion to dismiss. No officer, have not seen that officer show in the breakout room or not, and show up and not in the breakout room. For the other one, Mr. Gamble, do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
All right. Run Mr. Gamble's license, please.
And I think, Judge, he's a commercial vehicle driver. That's what I'm looking at. CDL.
So that's what it has, at least on there. Let's see. See if it's valid. Past the matter. This is the City of Detroit versus Solomon Lanier Ingram, case number SP 145401. Strike that. SP. Hold on a second. Let's pass the matter. Hold on. This is City of Detroit versus Solomon Lanier Ingram, case number SP 145409. Counts 1 and counts 2. And 212-962-861, 217-157-981. Ms. Robinson, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Sarah Robinson for the defendant.
Mr. Ingram, can you state your name for the record, please?
Solomon Joseph Lanier Ingram.
Today is the date and time set for a trial in this matter. All right, I need to see Officer Shabazz is in the room. We'll pull him out. Is there an Officer Brooks, Devin Brooks, and an Officer Mark Swayze? All right, let's deal with the ones Swayze and Brooks, please, Miss Robinson.
Judge, as to those matters, defense would move to dismiss.
Two 962-861. It's Officer Brooks, not seeing that officer in the breakout room or hearing that officer has showed up. Dismiss that. No officer. 217-157-981. That would be Officer Swayze. You're not seeing that officer show up. No officer. I'll grant both motions to dismiss. We have NPO Shabazz in the breakout room. That gets the offer down to improper plates and dismiss the no insurance, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment. Do you have valid registration and insurance, Mr. Lanier?
Yes, I do.
Let's see what you have, please.
All right. This is my registration.
satisfied?
Okay, hold on. My updated insurance ain't came, but I have it online. It's right here. Give me 1 second.
Hold it up, keep it up. This link popped up when you put that up. Let's see.
Hold on.
I'm satisfied. Let's get Officer Shabazz in here. Mrs. Mason, can you get Officer Shabazz in here, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
You don't think I'm good.
Who is this? Miss Mathis?
Okay. No, I got it. I don't even have any taken.
All right, let's pass it momentarily to get Officer Shabazz. Okay, here he is. Officer Shabazz, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir.
Officer Shabazz, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Oh, I thought I did. Abdul Shabazz, badge number 1194, Detroit Police.
Very well. Good morning to you. Mr. Link is coming to compliance on his registration and insurance. So no objections from the people, or dismiss the case. All right.
Excuse me, I don't have.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
I have a Lanier Ingram, sir. I don't have a link.
Yeah, Lanier Ingram. I'm sorry. I'm Lanier Ingram. I'm sorry.
Okay. What? I just checked the link. There was no information on there on that.
He showed me valid progressive insurance, and he showed me valid registration for a vehicle that he currently has in his name.
And his name, okay, because that, okay, guys, I just checked that Nissan. There was no on the Nissan he was driving. That was the same registration insurance. It was expired in 21. It expired in 21 on the ticket on 7/3/2023.
I think he has now a 2018 Toyota. Is that what I saw?
That's correct. Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, MPO, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Sir.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Be safe too, and you're free to leave, Mr. Lanier. All right. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You are going to be responsible, Mr. Link, for nothing. I'm waiving the warrant fee. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
I'm good.
Mr. Lanier. I'm sorry. Link has got me all messed up.
So I'm good, Mr.
You're good. Have a good day, sir. Be safe.
All right.
You be safe too, Mr. MPO Shabazz. All right, let's go back on the record with Gamble. Gamble, I have a valid driver's license, Mr. Mason.
Yes.
I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. I'm waiving the warrant fee on the other one. You're going to be responsible for the $45 reinstatement fee, all right?
45 reinstatement for what?
For this old marijuana ticket that you had. I don't know what it's for. $45 reinstatement. All right.
Okay. How long do I have to pay that?
It's just going to be in the system.
But I don't have no warrant or nothing, right? For it?
No.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You have a better one. Thank you.
Thank you, Officer Austin. Officer Austin never came out of the breakout. Officer Austin, can you put your appearance on the record for Gamble?
I don't know if I'm done yet, so I'll just wait.
You're pretty much. Officer Austin, are you there? Can you
unmute
yourself, please? He's gone. He's like, I'm getting out of here. All right. Have a good day, Mr. Bond. All right. Let's go back on the record with Link.
Yeah.
Link. What's Link want to do, Miss Link had a trial date set. Supposed to get a driver's license. This was an opportunity for her to do so.
Judge, is today the pre-trial?
For Link?
We would like, if that is the case, Miss Link would like a bench trial date.
Is that what you want, Miss Link?
Yes, Your Honor.
July the 8th. July the 8th at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you.
Very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss Link.
See you later. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's the city of Detroit versus Montez Lee. Case number SP 1221660, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1337976, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1360374, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1434939, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
Montez Lee.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Lee, you've been here before, correct?
Yes, sir.
What is the back and forth going on? Why do we keep going back and forth with these cases? You missing dates and stuff.
You freezing up.
Why do we keep going back and forth? You missing dates and stuff.
You freezing up, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I think that might be your device. Why do we keep going back and forth?
Far as court.
Yes.
Your Honor, you know, the situation with me around that time, my son just got murdered. And I lost my business, I lost my home. I was helped paying for his funeral coming from Texas to here. It was a lot going on, you know, and I've been having health problems. Just things was not good for me at that moment. You know, to be honest with you.
I mean, that's all you need to say. I mean, there's nothing more you can say about that. That's kind of the worst thing that can happen to anybody. I don't know of anything worse in this world than losing a child. Nothing worse.
Your Honor, it's the hardest thing I've ever dealt with in my life.
I can imagine. I sympathize with you. So enough said. I'll be praying for you as well. With that being said, sir, I see Mr. Lee owes a $45 reinstatement fee on a no insurance proof. I will allow him to pay that up front, set another pretrial date. Hopefully that will get him to be able to come in compliance with a valid license. I don't know if he has any tickets in any other jurisdictions, but what it will do is it will send the clearance here from the 36th District Court to the Secretary of State if he pays the $45. And it'll free him up, at least with the 36th District Court. You want to do that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. What you're going to need to do is no better way that I can allow you to do is you're going to have to come down to the courthouse. This is something that we put in the computer special. So the people at all the people at the front desk down there know. But you come on down, pay $45 reinstatement fee on this no insurance proof civil infraction. And then you wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State, see if you can get a valid driver's license. I'm set a pretrial date for June the 13th, 2024 at 8:30. If there's nothing further, sir, again, I very much sympathize with you. My condolences to go to you and your family. And I guess you're gonna have to try to find some peace at some point. And I hope you can get there sooner rather than later. But come back on June 13th and hopefully you can get a valid driver's license.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Willie's iPhone. Willie's iPhone, you're free to leave. Willie's iPhone.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, Mr. Perkins. Remove your hat, please. What's your full name, sir?
Willie Rex Golston.
Golston. All right, this is set for trial today as well. I do have Officer Nahami, I think. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct.
Is it Fulton? Najami Fulton? Is that who it is?
Fulton is here. Najami Fulton. This is the city of Detroit versus Willie Rex Golston, case number B10390-320. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Sarah Robinson, appearing on behalf of Mr. Willie Golston. Sir, state your name.
Willie Golston.
Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. As it stands right now, there is no offer. Put you in a breakout room, speak with Miss Robinson, have a conversation with her, Mr. Golston.
Yes, sir.
Get the officer out and put an appearance on the record. If we necessitate a trial, then we'll pass the matter and get prepared for that. But have a conversation with Miss Robinson and let us, and then we'll get the officer in here.
Yes, sir.
Join the room, please. All right, Miss Mason's in there talking to, I'm sure. Join the room, please. Let me give you a copy of the ticket. Send Miss Robinson a copy of the ticket. Yes. Yeah. Miss Robinson. Officer Fulton, can you put your appearance on for Mr. Golston, please? Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Very well. Put your appearance on for Mr. Golston, your name, badge number, and your department, please.
Can you see me now, sir?
Yeah, I can see you. Name, badge number, and department, please.
My name is Lieutenant Najuma Fulton with Detroit Fire Marshal's Office, Detroit Fire Department.
Okay, very well. You have a time to speak with Ms. Mason as well, right? You had a chance to speak with the city attorney, Lieutenant Fulton?
I did, sir.
All right, what's the recommendation, if any, Ms. Mason? Put your
Your
appearance
Honor,
on the record.
Dear Chiku Mason, 43471, City of Detroit Law Department. Recommendations for dismissal.
All right, let's go ahead and bring them out. We'll pass the matter until they come out. All right, pass the matter. City of Detroit. City of Detroit versus O'Shawn Shan Locking, case number SP 1415058, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full names.
Hossein Lockett.
Hossein Lockett, all right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. He probably doesn't have a license, I'm thinking, because he has a lot of no insurance proofs. Well, not a lot. I see two no insurance proofs. One he owes $288 on. The other one he owes $336, amongst a lot of other civil infractions that are been long ago. Those are the two that seem to be holding his license up. He has the offer will be pleading to a failure to display and $240 fine. He has an absolute right to a trial. Put him in a breakout room and speak with him, Mr. Berry. Find out what your client wants to do, all right? Join the room, Mr. Lockett, and speak with Mr. Berry. All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record. Mr. Lockett, you have to join that room. Pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Goldston. The recommendation, Ms. Robinson, for your client is dismissal. There's no objection. I'm going to dismiss the case per the city attorney. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. I think he's still in the breakout room. I have to go get him.
He's here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Goldston, case is dismissed. Have a very good day. It's best of luck to you. Lieutenant Fulton, you have a very good day as well. Be safe out there. Both of you have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Your Honor, can I get a moment before we go to the next case?
You may. I have Officer Gibson here, Officer Knightley here on Gibson. You have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Goldston. You're free to leave. Have a good day. Your case
Oh, okay.
is dismissed.
Thank you.
Okay? It's dismissed. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're supposed to get a copy of it. Good morning, Mr. O'Brien. Good morning. I need this one. I think he's got civil infraction that he needs to get an offer on. Set up that, see, Michael O'Bannon, is that correct? Got a number of, got this disregard and traffic control device. We ran his driver's license yesterday, right?
It might still be in the file.
All right, check it out. Let me see. All right, Miss Mason.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. O'Bannon was here yesterday.
Does he have any extras? I can pull up my plea off sheet from yesterday, Your Honor.
He has a lot of extras, but all of them are document tickets except for the failure to disregard the traffic control device. He's provided the court, he has a valid license. He's provided a court. All right, Mr. O'Bannon, you have tickets here. You don't have any insurance in your name?
I have nothing in my name because I couldn't register at first.
Or you provided your insurance for your mom's name?
No, that's my grandma. So everything that I got is in her name because I couldn't register in my name until I got the license.
Are you on her insurance?
Yeah, yeah.
He's provided valid insurance for his grandma and a valid registration. And he just has all document tickets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 document tickets, of which only one is a moving violation. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Kaylin Marie Gibson, case number U68794624. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Sarah Robinson for Kaylin Gibson.
Your Honor. Can we recall?
I'm sorry.
Back now?
I'm sorry. You ready now, Ms. Williams Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, City of Detroit versus Kaylin Marie Gibson, case number U68794624. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Sarah Robinson for Kaylin Gibson.
Kaylin Gibson, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please? Unmute yourself.
Kaylin Gibson.
All right, today is the date and time set for trial. I have Officer Nunley as, okay, so it is Officer Nunley that wrote the ticket. Right, so I'm gonna get this information to Miss, can you get your officer, Mrs. Mason, have you spoken to Nunley about Gibson?
Yes, I have, Your Honor. And I wanted to speak to the court, probably to Ms. Robinson regarding this matter.
Can you get Ms. Robinson the ticket and the lab report, please? All right, you want to go sidebar?
Yes, Your Honor. I think a sidebar would be appropriate. I don't, if we could.
Mr. O'Bannon, can you step out for a minute, please?
Are we back in the courtroom?
Yes, one moment, sir.
So, Judge, in the meantime, as a housekeeping matter, on Mr. O'Banion, does he have a good driving record? I mean, does he have a license? I mean, I'm sorry.
It's a valid driver's license, yes.
Okay.
All right, let's get, Ms. Gibson, let's go back on the record with Ms. Gibson. Ms. Gibson, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak with, Ms. Robinson. What I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna call drug treatment court and get them on the line. And I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak with them as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, join the room, Ms. Gibson, and, speak to Ms. Robinson. She's represented today. Officer Nunley, can you put your appearance on? Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on for Ms. Gibson?
Sir, how you doing today?
Very well. Badge number, department, name, and things like that.
Yes, sir. Y'all, Faison Nunley. I'm currently assigned to the Detroit Police Department. My badge number is 3053.
3053. Okay. Good. All right. So we're going to let Ms. Gibson speak to her attorney, and then we'll see how we proceed after that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This one is a matter that was supposed to be appointed counsel, but it doesn't seem.
Ms. Gibson.
Pass the matter.
Judge, does O'Banion have good registration? And
yes.
Okay. So if he's got good plates and things, that I'm just moving 1 to 5 on O'Banion. Just the 1 to 5. I mean, 1 to 5 would be the offer.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. O'Bannon. Oh, we didn't ever call Mr. O'Bannon. City of Detroit versus what's going on with Lockett? Hold on 1 second, Mr. Brown. You can stay there. What's going on with Lockett, Mr. Berry?
We're ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Lockett. Let me get Lockett out of the way first, and then let's go back on the record with Lockett. Giving you an opportunity, Mr. Lockett, to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My client would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor. Stands ready to enter a plea to failure to display.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lockett?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Are you put your hand down? Do you have a file, Mr. Lockett?
No, I do not. Yes, the SB ticket, you want to request it? You want to request the tickets in the SB ticket?
Mr. Lockett, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these, this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know by taking this deal, you're gonna give up those rights?
I didn't hear you, sir.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're gonna give up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention, back to December the 17th, 2022 at around 10:53 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Joy Road and Abington. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Operating a motor vehicle? Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Pardon me, Your Honor, I didn't hear you.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did, Your Honor.
You could not do so, could you?
Yes, I did, but my license was suspended.
So that wasn't valid automatically if it was suspended. So I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display, $240 fine. When can you pay it, Mr. Lockett?
Your Honor, I'm not working right now. I would ask if I could do workforce or community service so I can clear this up as soon as possible.
12 hours of community service. Yeah, I'm gonna get you in touch with Ms. Green to set those community service hours up. You have an ink pen, sir?
Pardon me, Your Honor.
I'm gonna get you in touch with Ms. Green to set those community service hours up.
Okay.
Then you have an ink pen?
Do I have any what, Your Honor?
You have an ink pen,
Oh, no, I don't.
He's inside the building. He can come to the court.
All right, come on up to the courtroom then.
Okay, I'll be up there. I'm in the building.
All right, have a good day. I'll see you in a minute. We'll pass the matter.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, City of Detroit versus Michael Anthony O'Bannon Jr. Case numbers SP 1399185, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1437753, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1437757, counts 1 and counts 2. Excuse me, SP 1518396, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3, excuse me. Case number 16287748, counts 1, 2, and 3, 16287749, and 193961, and the state of Michigan versus Michael Anthony O'Bannon Jr., case number SX 125-13621. Appearance for the record, please.
Cheryl Robinson for the defendant.
Miss O'Bannon, state your name for the record, please.
Michael Anthony O'Bannon Jr.
All right. Today is the date and time we set for a pretrial. The SP 1399185, counts 1, 2, and 3 is going to be dismissed for providing valid documentation. SP 1437753, counts 1, 2, and 3 are going to be dismissed. Valid documentation. SP 1437757, counts 1, counts 2, dismiss, provide valid documentation. The author is pleading to the amended count of 1 to 5 for the traffic ticket. It's on a 3-point offense, it's a 1-point offense, $125. You have $125
Today? Yeah.
You want to take the deal?
Yeah.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea counsel.
Yeah.
With that stipulation, stipulate the probable cause for dismissal of the other matter.
Yes.
SP 1518396, count 1, with that stipulation is going to be amended to 1 to 5, $125. I'm responsible for that, and counts 2 and counts 3 are dismissed. Both for providing valid documentation. SX 12513621 dismiss. $16 28774 8 counts 1 2 and 3 16 7 9 1 waiving the warranties, you're gonna have to pay reinstatement fees. You got a lot of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least, reinstatement fees. You gonna pay the 125 today?
Yeah, yeah.
You got the money to pay the reinstatement fees today?
What's the total?
6 times 45.
Yeah, we can get out the way.
All right, let's pay the reinstatement fees. Ms. Mathis, can you put this in? You can go down to the window and pay when you see it all in there. All right. If there's nothing further, that'll conclude it. Congratulations on getting that stuff straight. And pay that, bring it back up, and we'll close the matters all right.
Oh, bring it up today?
You can.
I got you. Can I get some of this water?
You may.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Dupree, good morning to you. You're here on who?
Kaylin Gibson, Your Honor. I'm so sorry for being so late. Third Circuit put 2 new things on my calendar yesterday, and I just threw me off.
All right, Ms. Robinson, you want to go in back in the breakout room, and I guess I'll put Mr. Dupree in there now. What we did was let's go back on the record. Well, we don't need to go on the record with this right now. What we did was we have Mr. Gibson, Miss Gibson is here, officer is here. Day is date time set for trial. We called in. Did you get drug treatment court on the line?
Yes, I did call this one.
Very well. We get drug treatment court. We're waiting on them. As a matter of course, when these cases are alleged that it's got this serious kind of drug offense, then we automatically just give them an opportunity to speak with them. I want to give you an opportunity to read the file. Get that to Mr. Dupree, please. Or Ms. Robinson, can you forward that to Mr. Dupree? Can you forward that to Mr. Dupree? Yeah, I think Ms. Mathis can do it right quick.
What's her name?
For Kaylin Gibson. Okay. All right, let's go back on the record with Kaylin Gibson. Mr. Dupree, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Certainly. Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Dupree, P-0132, attorney for Kaylin Gibson.
And good morning, Case Manager Griffin. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin on behalf of Sobriety Court this morning.
All right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Gibson, unless you want to speak to your client first, Mr. Dupree. What would you like to do? She already knows.
Do we know if she's already been told about drug? I called, the number they gave me for her didn't work, Judge, so I've never spoken to her before. I don't know if she already thought she was going into drug court or if she's just coming into this blind right now.
She hasn't been determined to go into drug court yet. I don't know if she's even qualified for drug court, but that's what we have Case Manager Griffin in here for. Have you checked that yet, Mr. Griffin?
I just did a preliminary check for her criminal history. There's nothing in her criminal history that would preclude her from being a
All right,
participant.
so we got a preliminary determination that she is eligible, so I can put case manager Griffin in there unless you want to have a private conversation with her first.
Could I just have maybe 5 minutes with her first, just to make sure
Yes,
that she's interested, and then thank you, Judge.
All right, let's go back. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lockett. Mr. Lockett. All right, you want to do, you don't have the number to, now, you owe us a considerable amount of fines for these other offenses. Do you want to try to do community service to clear all of it up? Yes, sir. 24. 6. 6. 6. 6. Out 78 hours community service.
How much is that in money?
That's $20 per hour.
$20.
It's not going to equate, because what I'm doing is I'm giving you the community service for the amount of money that you would have owed had you not let the tickets go into default. So basically, for a civil infraction, expired plates, I would say 6 hours of community service. That's like, that's a little bit more than $20 an hour, because it's $145, and 6 hours of community service would be $120. So I'm just giving you the benefit, just giving you all of them for 6 hours, and then 12 hours for the misdemeanor. So if I did it regularly, just by the amount of money in the hours, then it would be, let's see, 2696 minus 7. Take 140 hours. Take a minute. So I do 140 hours. I'm just saying 78 hours.
All right, how much do I owe all together? How much is it?
696. $2808 is what I have. $2,808.
So I do community service.
That's it. All right. Get you Ms. Green. You can set it up now if you want to. You can go in there and set it up now, Ms. Green. 36 district. He asked you, how long do you think it would take for you to do the 78 hours? Give me a reasonable amount of time, but make it so that you got other life issues that you have to deal with as well. 60 days. 60 days, that's very good. We'll have you back in 60 days for a review. On June 2024, 78 hours will clear up everything.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Green is, what floor is Ms. Green on this one?
So this the number I call.
Yes, 314, third floor probation.
Third floor probation department, you can go down and see Ms. Green right now. Let me write on there. It's, you can put 78 hours.
Okay.
Sit downstairs in probation
Yeah, you
department.
can set that up now.
You need a referral.
Oh, you need a referral?
Yeah, you need documentation.
You want to see if you can get that in there?
Once I finish with all that.
All right, so if you sit tight, she can get you that referral, now you can do it, and get it all together before you leave.
I'll be out there.
Very well.
Thanks for the line.
No problem.
Something missed out there. Taking a while for it to be assessed. I got, oh, you're still working.
All right, let's
Yeah, I
start,
got
you
one-
can
I
excuse
got
your
like
other,
3 cases. Yep.
officers, I don't have anybody else in here. We're just here on, Gully, we're waiting up Mr. Gully, Mr. Patel, did. You have an email address, Mr. Gully?
Yes.
What's your email address?
My last name Gully dot Desmond, my first name at gmail.com.
GULLEY dot SMOND.
No, DEZ.
Wait a minute, say that again. Oh, CD. OED at Gmail.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, I sent you what they. Sent you a document that's got on there, the perspective. Why don't you, if you can take a minute and see that right now, why don't you go in and look at that? We're still waiting on them to zoom in, okay?
Okay.
Here he is now. So let me do this. I'm gonna put you in a breakout with Mr. Gully. Right, have a conversation with him. Mr. Wright is from Street Democracy Court. Have a conversation with him and let us know what you want to do when you come out. Mr. Gully is gonna plead guilty, Mr. Wright, to a reckless, to a minute count of drag racing. He needs some housing services. And I would like you to give a little bit of all advice. I think he's at a maturity level right now that he needs to start growing up real fast. So speak to him. All right. Ms. Mason, you can excuse all of your officers that.
Very good, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Gibson. Ms. Gibson wants, not whether she wants to or not, we're going to put case manager Griffin in the room so we can have a conversation with her. What else? You have anything for the record right now? Mr. Dupree?
Sorry, Judge. I didn't realize I was unmuted. I apologize for that. I did talk to Ms. Gibson. I think this is a case where we're going to want to actually have a trial, but I'm probably going to ask for an adjournment as this is the first time I've spoken to her, so I didn't really have time to properly prepare her defense. The phone number I had for her was incorrect.
All right, I don't think it hurts to have a talk with Mr. Griffin since he's here, and you can go in there and be a part of that conversation if you choose to.
Certainly, Judge. To be honest, I'm happy to do it, Judge. I will say she denies possession of the substance and denies a drug problem. So I'm not sure that the conversation with Mr. Griffin would be especially productive.
Okay.
Well, at this point, do you want the offer? Or
I would, yes, I'm happy to take what the offer is. Again, I only talked to her the first time like 2 minutes ago, so it's, I'm just sort of rolling with it here. But yes, what is the offer?
Well, we'll go in the breakout room.
Thanks.
I'll put you in breakout room 4.
Okay.
Pass the matter.
Thank you, Judge. Sorry about that, Your Honor.
You can speak to her anyway, Mr. Griffin. If she doesn't want to talk, she doesn't want to talk, all right?
So I think you texted me the other day. Right. It is a dial that will
Whitehead, I don't think your defendant has showed glass, so you're free to leave. Be safe out there. All right. We'll wait until Ms. Gibson gets back. Okay, we're back. Well, I think that's let's bring her back in. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Gibson. Mr. Griffin, I guess there was not any substantive conversation, obviously, because I know it takes a little bit of time to go over the program. Is my guess correct?
Yeah, Judge, I had the opportunity just to speak to her briefly about the about sobriety court program, and she said she doesn't feel she has a substance abuse problem. So the conversation kind of ended there. I just, told her in case any further that, about the program.
All right, very well. All right, so, since, today is, the date and time for a trial, Mr. Dupree, have you got your client's updated contact information? Because attorney said Dupree indicated that he tried to call the number that he had given to him in the beginning, and that there was, no response or not able to contact. Have you had updated information?
I did, Your Honor. It appears that that prior number is no longer hers. She did give me a new number where I could reach her in an email. So I will coordinate with her immediately. I did discuss with her trial rights. She's just asking this be, or I'm just asking this be adjourned for another Zoom bench trial.
Okay. What I want to do, Ms. Gibson, is I want to start having you test based on the nature of the, okay? So I'm going to amend the bond, and I want Ms. Gibson to test one time per week. We need a good phone number from you, Ms. Gibson.
586-400-9603. 9603,
586-400-9603. The trial date will be scheduled for July the 8th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'm going to refer this matter to probation. I am going to, I realize that the court will be closed Thursday and Friday. I'm hoping that we can get a test this week, but probation should contact you. I'm also going to give you the number to probation. Whenever you get a pen, you have a pen ready?
yes, sir.
313-965-3414. Now, you should not have to call them, they should call you. However, I understand that the test might not be able to happen this week, but when we get to next week, and you're not getting a call, you either need to get in contact with Mr. Dupree or the court. In order for us to get you going. I don't want to hear that nobody called me. I want you to take the initiative, because I want to see a test. I would like to see a test this week and then the subsequent weeks. But if I don't see one this week, I want to for sure see one next week. Now, I'm going to give you a $0 bond, but if there's any diluted, missed, or any positive tests for the alleged substance or any illegal narcotic substance, then I'm going to up the ante on the bond. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So let's refer the matter to probation. Wait on them to call. If you don't see that they've been calling by early next week, then something's going on. Get back in touch with Mr. Freer or the court, and or you can call probation. You have the number. You have any further questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, that next trial date is July the 8th, 2024 at 8:30. Have a very good day. Both best of luck to you all, and be safe out there, Officer Nutley.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you.
Okay, Judge, can you please tell me if Demisha Glass showed up? This is Corporal White.
Yeah, I tried to. Yeah, they didn't show, so you were free to leave. You didn't.
Okay.
You didn't. All right. Be safe out there. Right here.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay.